In this topic of named reactions of aldehydes and ketones, there are three types of reactions: condensation reactions, reduction reactions, and oxidation reactions. Today we are going to discuss about oxidation reactions. A chemical reaction in which oxygen is added or hydrogen is removed, it is called as oxidation reaction. Any kind of reaction in which oxygen is added or hydrogen is removed, that type of reaction is called as oxidation reaction. There are two oxidation reactions for your syllabus. The first one is Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reaction and the second one is Oppenauer oxidation reaction. These two reactions are there, for which we have to discuss about their definition and mechanism. Now we will discuss these two reactions one by one. First of all, Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reaction. This is the first oxidation reactions given for your syllabus. An organic reaction in which ketone is converted into an ester using per acids is called as Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reaction. An organic reaction in which ketone is converted into an ester using per acids are called as peroxy acids also, is called as Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reaction. This is the, we can say, definition of Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reaction. ज्या ऑर्गॅनिक रिॲक्शन मध्ये कीटोनचं कन्व्हर्जन आपण ईस्टर मध्ये करतो त्या रिॲक्शनला म्हणायचं Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reaction, but the oxidizing agent used here is per acid, that is peroxy acids. The reaction is named after Adolf von Baeyer and Victor Villiger, who first reported the reaction in 1899. This oxidation reaction is named after Adolf von Baeyer. This reaction is named after Adolf von Baeyer and Victor Villiger. These are two scientists who reported this reaction in 1899. What is Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reaction then? An organic reaction in which ketone is converted into an ester using per acids. ज्या रिॲक्शन मध्ये कीटोनचं कन्व्हर्जन आपण ईस्टर मध्ये करतो, ज्या ठिकाणी आपण पर ॲसिडचा वापर केलेला आहे किंवा पर ऑक्सी ॲसिडचा उपयोग केलेला आहे, त्या रिॲक्शनला म्हणायचं Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reaction. This is general Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reaction in which ketone is converted into ester. This is ketone. It is converted into ester. Therefore, this reaction is called as Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reaction, because in this conversion, that is conversion of ketone into ester, we had used per acid. The reaction in which ketone is converted into ester, there are so many reactions in which ketone can be converted into ester. All those reactions are not Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reactions, but only that reaction in which ketone is converted into ester using per acid, it is called as Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reaction. In this reaction, cyclic ketone is also converted into cyclic ester. In Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reaction, acyclic ketones are converted into esters, simple esters, but cyclic ketones are converted into cyclic ketones are converted into cyclic esters. Per acids used are per acetic acid, per benzoic acid, per trifluoroacetic acid. These are the per acids or per oxy acids which we can use for conversion of ketone into ester. Now We can summarize Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reaction. The reaction in which ketone is converted into an ester using per acids is called as Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reaction. The reaction is named after Adolf von Baeyer and Victor Villiger, who first reported the reaction in 1899. In Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reaction, cyclic ketone is also converted into cyclic ester, and the per acids used are peracetic acid, perbenzoic acid, trifluoroacetic acid. These are some per acids or peroxy acids. We'll see one more example of it, that is of cyclic ketone. Cyclic ketone is converted into cyclic ester. This is an example. Cyclopentanone is converted into a lactone. Cyclic ketone, cyclopentanone, it is converted into cyclic ketone. Cyclic esters are called as lactone. Cyclic esters are called as lactones. That means in Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reaction, acyclic ketones are converted into esters, whereas cyclic ketones are converted into cyclic esters. But cyclic esters are called as lactones. We'll see one more example of it, where it is shown that cyclic ketone is converted into a lactone. This is cyclic ketone. It is converted into cyclic ester, which is called as a lactone. That means in Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reaction, ketone is converted into ester. If ester is simple, it is called as ester, but it is cyclic, it is called as lactone or cyclic ester. This is one more example of it, in which ketone is converted into ester using peroxy acid, that is per acid. But here it is shown that the electron rich group migrates to the oxygen. That means here we can say that what is migration here? Here this R group, oxygen is going in between these two. That means R group is migrated from its site to here. The more electron rich group migrates to the oxygen. That means tertiary alkyl group will migrate easily as compared to secondary alkyl. Secondary alkyl will migrate more easily than aryl, than primary alkyl, and primary alkyl than methyl. That means here we can show one example here. We can show one example here, that is ethyl methyl ketone is converted into ethyl acetate using peracetic acid. Here we can see that this is electron rich group, therefore it migrates here, and this is major product. Major product is ethyl acetate. This is a small group which is not electron rich group or electron donating group. Therefore, oxygen will come in between carbon and this carbon. That means here the major product is ethyl acetate. Now we'll see its mechanism. What is mechanism of Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reaction? There are two mechanisms given here. Whichever easy you can use it. या ठिकाणी दोन मेकॅनिझम आपण दिलेले आहेत, त्यापैकी कुठली एक मेकॅनिझम तुम्ही परीक्षेत वापरू शकता. We will see first mechanism 1. The different steps are involved in the mechanism. This is the first step in which ketone is reacting with peracid. Now the arrows shown here very clear indicates that there is removal of per acid we can say that ion, negative ion. See here, this oxygen is going towards hydrogen and there is formation of OH here. At the same time, this pair is going towards oxygen, therefore this group becomes negatively charged and there is removal of it, and there is as this pair is going towards oxygen, this group, there is double bond here, the pair is going towards oxygen, therefore this carbon becomes positively charged. That means in the first step there is reaction between ketone and per acid, and there is formation of a carbocation here. See here, this is the first step in which ketonic oxygen is abstracting proton and there is a removal of anion here with the formation of carbocation. Now in the second step or in consecutive steps, what will happen? Now the ion obtained in the first step, here it is used in the second step. It is reacting with this carbocation. That means there is reaction between these two in the next step. What happens? This oxygen is negatively charged, therefore it is going towards positively charged carbon. And there is formation of such type of complex here. Now, in the next step, there is pair of electron is going inside. Here it is going to inside, therefore this is going outside, and therefore there is removal of a carboxylate ion. Carboxylate ion is removed here. In the next step, there is hydride ion transfer here. Hydride ion is transferred in this step. Oxygen, which is shown in red color, is coming from per acid and there is formation of ester here. Step 2, step 3, step 4 and step 5, it gives ester. This is mechanism, very simple mechanism of Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reaction. Now there is the summary of this mechanism. We can show the mechanism like this. Now mechanism 2 of Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reaction, it is again similar to previous one, but it is shown in continuous steps here, in which ketone is reacting with per acid to give ester. This is per acid we are using, and there is formation of ester. This is mechanism 2 of Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reaction. Previous mechanism and this mechanism both are same. ही पाठीमागची मेकॅनिझम 1 आणि मेकॅनिझम 2 ह्या दोन्ही मेकॅनिझम सेम आहेत. फक्त फरक एवढाच आहे की आपण मेकॅनिझम 1 मध्ये स्टेप दाखवलेले आहेत 1 2 3 4. ह्या ठिकाणी आपण कंटिन्युअसली मेकॅनिझम दाखवलेले आहे. Now we'll see one more oxidation reaction, that is Oppenauer oxidation. In Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reaction, ketone was converted into ester using per acid. What happens in Oppenauer oxidation, that we'll see. In Oppenauer oxidation reaction, secondary alcohols are converted into corresponding ketones using aluminium isopropoxide catalyst in excess acetone. What is Oppenauer oxidation then? conversion of secondary alcohol into corresponding ketones. In Baeyer-Villiger oxidation, ketone was converted into ester, but in open-hour oxidation, alcohol is converted into ketone. Secondary alcohols are converted into corresponding ketones, but the oxidizing agent used here is aluminium isopropoxide in excess acetone. That means open-hour oxidation reaction is the process of conversion of secondary alcohols to the corresponding ketones using aluminium isopropoxide catalyst in excess acetone. ज्या ऑक्सिडेशन रिॲक्शन मध्ये आपण सेकंडरी अल्कोहोलचं कन्वर्जन केटोन्स मध्ये करतो by using aluminum isopropoxide in excess acetone, that reaction is called as open-hour oxidation reaction. Now we'll see what is that reaction. This is general reaction shown here. This is secondary alcohol, this is acetone. Secondary alcohol is converted into ketone and acetone is converted into isopropyl alcohol. You can see here. This is secondary alcohol, this is acetone. Secondary alcohol is converted into ketone and acetone is converted into isopropyl alcohol. There is use of aluminium isopropoxide here as an oxidizing agent. This reaction is named after Rupert Victor Oppenauer, and this is the reverse of the Mirwin-Pondorf-Verley reduction. In Mirwin-Pondorf-Verley reduction, ketone was converted into secondary alcohol. In open-hour oxidation reaction, secondary alcohol is converted into ketone. This is similar example. This is secondary alcohol, this is ketone. Secondary alcohol is converted into ketone. Secondary alcohol, it is converted into ketone. This is acetone, which is converted into isopropyl alcohol. And there is use of aluminium isopropoxide here. This is the reaction where there is use of aluminium isopropoxide. In this reaction, it is shown that the first reaction is open-hour oxidation reaction, which is going in forward direction, whereas in reverse direction there is Mirwin-Pondorf-Verley reduction. That means in forward direction it is open-hour, in reverse direction it is Mirwin-Pondorf-Verley reduction. That means open-hour oxidation and Mirwin-Pondorf-Verley reduction are exactly reverse to each other. Now we'll see mechanism of open-hour oxidation reaction. In the first step of this mechanism, the secondary alcohol reacts with aluminium isopropoxide to form new aluminium alkoxide. See here, this is secondary alcohol. It is reacting with aluminium isopropoxide. There is formation of aluminium alkoxide here. See here, in this reaction what happens? This hydrogen is going towards oxygen and there is formation of such type of secondary alcohol. There are 3 hydrogen atoms here, and therefore there is formation of 3 isopropyl alcohols here, and therefore there is formation of aluminium alkoxide here. See here, this is the mechanism of first step of open-hour oxidation mechanism, in which secondary alcohol is reacting with aluminium isopropoxide to give aluminium alkoxide. Now in the second step, what will happen? The acetone is coordinated to the aluminium, which activates it for the hydride transfer from the alkoxide. This is shown here. The aluminium alkoxide obtained in the previous step is reacting with acetone here. This is acetone and there is reaction shown here. Very clearly it indicates that oxygen is going towards aluminium. There is formation, partial bond formation between oxygen and aluminium here also and here also. Now in this step there is hydride ion transfer. This hydrogen is going towards this carbon with pair of electron, that is in the form of negative charge. Negatively charged hydrogen is called as hydride ion. That means here oxygen is going towards aluminium to form a bond. There is partial bond formation between oxygen and aluminium. At the same time this bond becomes weak, that is partial bond formation here, and at the same time in next step hydride ion transfer takes place as shown here, and there is formation of hydride ion transfer and there is formation of ketone here. That means here this is the second step of mechanism of open or oxidation reaction. This is first step in which there is reaction between secondary alcohol and aluminium isopropoxide. There is formation of aluminium alkoxide and isopropyl alcohol, and in the next step there is reaction between acetone and isopropyl. This obtained is reacting here and this is acetone. This is secondary alcohol which we are converting into ketone. That means conversion of secondary alcohol into ketone using aluminium isopropoxide is called as open or oxidation reaction, and this is the mechanism of open or oxidation reaction. These are the two steps shown here. Now the questions which may be asked in the examination. The first one is explain Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reaction with mechanism, and the second one is explain open or oxidation reaction with mechanism. These are two questions which may be asked in the examination. परीक्षेमध्ये हे दोन प्रश्न ह्या आत्ताच्या लेक्चरच्या आधारे विचारू शकतात. That is explain Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reaction with mechanism. An oxidation reaction in which ketone is converted into ester using peracid is called as Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reaction, and there are different steps shown in the mechanism. You have to write those steps in mechanism. In open or oxidation reaction, an oxidation reaction in which secondary alcohol is converted into ketone using aluminium isopropoxide is called as open or oxidation reaction. Then you have to write two steps shown in the mechanism. So we will stop here. Thank you very much.